All right, we are live. Please excuse me. Good evening. Hello to my creepers. Hello to my stalkers. Hello to my trolls, each and every one who's proudly on that prayer list. Hello to my stalkers and lurkers. Hello to all of those who come by this evening. And hello to all the people who watch the replay, should there be any. Had a lovely time with my son last night. Thanks to all of you who were here for that last night, by the way. Made Jason feel real good, and everybody was enjoying each other's company. And my poet friend David Yates left me a beautiful comment and said, "More Jason, please." So hopefully we will have Jason join us in the stream here soon more often. So that would be wonderful. Please pardon me, I need a beverage. My throat's still a little bit scratchy. Heard some good news today. I have an appointment tomorrow to get transitional housing up and running, fill out paperwork and whatnot, so we're looking forward to that. Hello, Krista. That's okay. I'm so sorry. Prayers are with you there, Krista. Very, very sorry. A lot of heaviness going around tonight. I sense that. My prayers go out to each and every one of you. It's going through some rough stuff right now. Hello, Jim Adams. Hi, sweetheart. Good to see you. Looking good in blue as always. Well, do what you need to do, Krista. Thank you. Love you too. We're just going to go ahead and start our little study here in chalk pencil tonight on the textured Strathmore color art paper. This one's like a dark blue paper. Hello, Cher Bear. Hi there. Nice to see you. Hello, Moo Moo. Yes, I know you're lurking and looking. And Moo Moo, if you need to talk to me, you know how to find me. And if you don't feel like talking, that's okay too. I'm here for you no matter what. I'm doing a little study on the colored Strathmore art paper. Paper I've had for years and years and years. And I love working with it. I love the toothiness of it. It's just made for charcoal and chalk. I'm actually using charcoal right now. I said in the title chalk, but I use charcoal with chalk too. So if you're using the black, you've got to, and you want to blend, which you usually do when you use something like chalk. Charcoal's right up there with it. Charcoal's very forgiving. Charcoal's very flexible. Charcoal's many things that we ought to be. You know that? Flexible and forgiving. Hi, Shrain's Word. Hi. Thank you for coming on by. Yes, I just felt the need to get into some drawing tonight. Something cool and calm and mellow and peaceful. And we're going to do our little happy little Bob Ross cabin in the woods once again. So another one of my reoccurring themes. Somewhere there's a cabin out there just like this. Of that I have no doubt. Watch, I'll stumble upon it someday. I've thought about that, you know. That could actually happen. But drawing's always been a way to go for me when I need to chill out. It's a little more of a contemplative thing. I've got to pay much more attention when I'm painting to what's going on with the paint and not so much go into contemplative thought. If I want to think about things, then drawing is more what I need to do. So that's just me. Well, hello, Ox. Ox, thank you again. Ox, I would love to show off the beautiful things, but if you rather I didn't, just let me know. If that's okay, I'm more than happy to include it in my next mail opening vlog. So Ox, you just let me know what your personal preference is, and I'll abide by such. So I was very, very pleased, and Diana was very pleased, so Mr. Ox obliged and us with some beautiful things. So Diana was very, very pleased, Ox, I must say. She wanted what was for me, too, and yeah, I had to say no to that. Hey, she had plenty. She couldn't have Mama's. Not everything was for her. But yeah, that key is really beautiful. And say thank you to the missus as well. It's always nice to get mail from people who care about you and all of that. Well, Atlanta. My son says hello, Atlanta. He's not here, but he told me to say hello. So there's Jack. Hello, Puppet Jack Sparrow. Atlanta, the can of deviled corned beef that Roland Orzaballs did a review of today says hello. I didn't say Roland, I said the can of the corned beef spread that he did his review on today says hello. Yes, Jason said hello to Atlanta the Brave. That is correct. Oh my goodness, Roland's review. Wow, man. I'm not, reviews are fun and, they're all right. It's not my uber favorite thing in the whole wide world, but, and some people really know how to do it and make me laugh and stuff. And Roland just had me giggling today. God, that was fun. I'll re-watch that review, and that's just a review of canned corned beef spread, so my goodness. It was quite the fun little review. Well, I miss Roland, I like it when he's on camera and having fun, and, I love his drone stuff, don't get me wrong. And I love the stuff he did before. I love everything he does, really. I've enjoyed watching his content from day one. But, yeah, this little review today just made me giggle. Hi, Stoner. Hi. How you doing, Stoner? I've got the chalk pencils and the charcoal out tonight. There's Stoner. Tonight's just one of those nights. And I got the old textured Strathmore art paper. It's taken me years, but I'm almost through that Strathmore pad of colored art paper. So I'll have to re-up on that relatively soon. Aw, Stoner. Good night, Moo Moo. I'll come by to say good night and stupid camera angle. There we go. I have to hide from the camera when it does that. Well, Ford, hello, hello. But yes, what I was saying before I got cut off here, stupid wonky connection. Ox, yes, everything's fine. Everything was wonderful, and thank you. Ford, always good to see you. Just have to take a moment and sharpen the pencil I'm working with here. Last night's stream was so much fun. My son had such a great time. Thanks again to all of you who were here, and we just had a wonderful time. And he got to be there for Mark's stream and for my stream, so that was way cool. I felt bad he didn't have a device with him where he could have, do his mod. Yes, Jim Adams, it was fun to do his mod thing, because Jason's, my number one mod, my son. But at the moment, his phone doesn't do stuff like that, but I think we'll change that relatively soon. So at least when he's with me, he should be able to have a phone he can do that with. I don't have a problem with that. He's 16, for goodness sake. Nothing wrong with that. I think he can handle it. Sometimes I think his dad just kind of drags his butt on some things about whether Jason's old enough for it or not. And, come on now. He's very, very smart, very capable, responsible, talented young man. Oh, yes, we did, Atlanta. Yes, we did. We farted all afternoon, man. We farted all afternoon. It was really cool. A good time was had farting by us both. It was great. So yeah, we're just doing the same little cabin in the woods here. Maybe I saw it in a dream, Yeah, I don't know about you other artists and fartists out there, but do you ever just keep a recurring theme that shows up in your work, and you keep doing it, and maybe you've had a dream about it, or I don't know. Stoner, has that ever happened to you? Well, Ox, if someone's going to be dirty, no matter what their age, they'll find a way to be dirty with or without a cell phone. So at this point in time, whatever. So I think he'll be okay. Like I said, it can always be something he can use when he's, here with me and his sister. So no problem. Okay. Oh, Stoner, I was asking if you ever have like a reoccurring theme pop up. Did you ever have a dream about a certain subject matter and it just kept showing up in your artwork and you kept reworking it? I'm sure you have. Well, anyway, that's how I feel about the Sasquatch stuff and the cabin stuff. And oh my God. Trying to have serious art chat that he's talking about wieners. Oh my Lord. Oh, Stoner. See, it's doing that wonky thing to my drawing again. It does not look all sprawled out like that. Isn't that weird? Damn it, Stoner. If you make me pee, so help me. Don't make me stop and have to have a smoke. Oh, how's the weather there? The weather here was hot and shitty. It wasn't that. I mean, it's hot, but No thunderstorms or crazy like that. Just hot. I'm tired of it being hot. I'm ready for a nice, not crazy dangerous, but a thunderstormy kind of day. I'd like it to be a little bit, just a touch cooler. I'd like to be able to go outside and walk around outside with it being stifling. You know, I could do with that. I miss being able to go outside and not have it, trigger the asthma or just the heat and the humidity's not my thing. And being in this mold world doesn't help that, so. But like I said, good news. I get to go to Coalition of Housing tomorrow afternoon. I have an appointment and do the paperwork for all of that. I guess my name's come up on the list, so on their transitional housing. So that's good news. Yeah, Stoner, that's what I mean. Just, things that just keep coming back to you that you almost practice over and over. Yeah. I knew he knew what I was talking about. You gotta let go of the wiener long enough to, pick up your markers there, Stoner, and your pencils and your... Oh, God, that's going to echo through my mind for the next several days. Thank you, Stoner. Oh, Jesus. Well, good evening, Donna. How are you? How the hell are you? Good to see you. We're having a good old time here tonight. I'm doing the Cabin in the Woods theme. Yet once again, we're back to the Cabin in the Woods. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I like the Cabin in the Woods. We don't know what all's going on in there. We don't know who's lurking inside or who's lurking outside. I don't have Sasquatch in there. What? Oh, wiener. Oh, my God, Jim. Sasquatch has not appeared in this picture as of yet, but give me time. Oh my God, Stoner. If you make me pee, oh brother, there'll be some kind of price to pay. I'm not sure what yet, but I'll think of something. If Stoner makes me laugh to the point of peeing, oh. You had me going last night, Stoner. Oh my God. That ain't no shit between Stoner and Benaloco. I thought I was gonna pee. I might have a little bit, I'm not sure. Benny said she peed, so Oh, she doesn't come around nearly enough. Oh, that Benny. Oh, but what a good time we had. What a good time we had. And I love that my son was there for all that, too. He likes hanging out with you guys. He used to watch me do it on my laptop and on the tablet. He's seen and heard and watched me talk to all you guys at Mark's for ages, months and months and months. And now here we are doing it this way on my stream as well. Oh, yeah. Wow. That was a good... That Moo missed the good, second part of it, and Bobby couldn't be there at all. But, we'll have more fun, but, hey, they missed a real humdinger last night. I think Bobby had to work today and get up early, and that's why she didn't make it last night, so that's okay. No problem. And no, she didn't get what I mailed her yet. I put like $7 worth of stamps on to try and get it there by Saturday. And, oh, no, it didn't come yet, so it better damn well be there tomorrow. There's even a little tracker stamp on there, too. So, come on, $7 worth of stamps. Fuck. At this point now, it could have just been, a stamp and taken about, I asked for it to get there faster. I wasn't going to pay $25 for overnight, but damn it, they told me Saturday. That's okay, it's not that big of a deal. Still, they tell you something and... Oh, well. Well, I'm so glad you guys are all here with me tonight. Very, very pleased. I think we can start throwing in just a hint of color. I'm trying, again, like I said, this camera on this phone does wonky, weird shit and makes the drawing itself look all screwy. And I promise you, I didn't draw the cabin to be all splayed out and screwy looking. And that's strange, And it still will not film for me in landscape mode. Something happened to it. Almost like it got a virus or a bug or something crazy, because there's things that it used to be able to do and now it won't do. So kind of something to make you go, So I don't know. Maybe somebody at YouTube decided to have a little fun at my expense. So, okay, whatever. It's not going to stop me, If it gets too stupid, I'll just get another phone. Probably need two anyway. Because I would love to be able to stream in landscape. It's been a little bit hard doing it this way. Well, thank you, Ford. I really like the colored textured paper and how well they go with the chalk and the charcoal. So you can get a lot of good effect with not a whole lot of trouble, Let's do that roof just a little bit. Let's get that gray out. Where's that gray at? But thanks again, everybody, who was here last night, especially making my son feel happy and welcome, and it was a real good time. I like how I never quite know how my streams are going to turn out. And it's always, a different combo of people. I mean, there's regulars and usuals, and that's wonderful. But I like the unknown factor as well. I always get pleasantly surprised by someone, it seems. Part of the fun. And Cousin Margie. Hello, Cousin Margie. Cousin Margie Jones, one of the many Jones internet cousins. I like it. I like that we know a lot of Jones people. I wonder what Catfish is doing right now. Don't you wish you had a little camera you could just, see if they're online and you could access it. Not catch them pooping or something crazy like that. I don't want 24-hour Catfish cam. Uncensored. Certainly not. But you know what I mean, if they've logged on to be seen, where they're aware that they could be seen, and you could just check in and see what they're doing, What's he up to? Is he singing? Is he driving and talking to himself? Is he, writing a tune? What is that catfish doing? It's a little bit late. Maybe he's making a sandwich. I don't know. Jim Adams. Oh, I love the little blue heart. So I wonder what Catfish is doing right now. What time is it? 10:30, just about my time. You know what? I'll drop a line here tonight and ask him, what were you doing? Some such thing. I'll just mention that we were wondering what he was up to. That's all. Like, yeah, I was thinking of you, Catfish. What were you up to last night? Maybe he was cooking. Maybe he's making some kind of culinary delight in the kitchen of Catfish. I don't know if he can cook. I can't say I've seen him yet. Maybe you guys have. I have not. Well, it's good to see you too, Margie. Good to see you too. Let's give this just a happy little, just the slightest bit of, maybe it used to be brighter red brick back in the day, and there's scantly any color left to that brick that used to be. I need some stomps too. I need those white rolled paper blending stumps. There. Just a little bit of that going on here. Let's give this roof just a bit more of an overhang shadow. This roof's been there a while. Let's just shadow that up in here a littlest bit. Preliminal, hi. How you doing, Preliminal? Hey, Preliminal, did you remember how I said Richie was barking up, or not Richie, Lone was barking up my tree at 8:30 in the morning earlier this week? And he asked me a question about, Richie, like if I was still a fan, or some shit like that. Just an odd thing to be asked at 8:30 in the morning, whatever. Okay, well, Richie had an epic, I'm talking 12-star alarm, holy shit, epic live stream today with a shit ton of good Mandela people, and I'm wondering, where the fuck is Lone? Or was Lone invited to this and he didn't go because he really doesn't know Richie very well? And I'm kind of wondering, is this maybe what Lone was talking about? Lone should have been there. There was a couple of our peeps there. I think We Are Dust was there. The chat was going so damn fast, and I was booting trolls left and right. God damn it, they were just, they're pissing me off. But some good anointed preaching, and oh my God. Go check out Richie's stream from today, and it's got a bunch of Mandela people on there, and specifically Christian Mandela people, believers, who, I mean, we see it for what it is. It's a sign of the times, certainly, and but what an epic stream, and where Lone has been going in his journey spiritually, this would have been right up his alley. And I'm wondering, did he get invited? Maybe he should have been invited. I mentioned him in chat a few times, like, Jesus, where's Lone Eagle? He should have been here. So, yeah, Richie from Boston. Check his stream today. I was there moderating, and, wow. I mean, might not be, it went on for a while, but get to, there really isn't any specific. The one lady who was there talking wasn't as exciting and informed, but the gentleman he had on panel, wow. And the one, I can't remember the one guy's name, photo something, but some guy from Tennessee, real mellow voice, wearing some kind of cool hat, like a camping kind of hat, I don't know, but wow, that's all I can say. Preliminal, do check it out, at least skim through it, see what you like. It was a good time. Photo Helix, is that who I'm talking about? Yes, that's him. There we go. Yes, sir. Hi, Jim Brentar. Say hi to Mary Kay for me. Sorry, I was just going on to one of my lone peeps here, Preliminal. But, wow. I wrote Richie after the stream and said, sweet Jesus, man, what a great stream. And I think I mentioned getting Photo Helix back on as a guest, and I've got to see if I can't get, I would love to have Richie and Lone collaborate. I think Lone would be a good guest for Richie, or vice versa, but I think it'd probably be more likely that, if Lone would do it, why the hell not? Lone should have been on there. Yeah. Lone should have been there at the very least. Scarab was not there. So I don't know if Scarab said no, or if they didn't ask Scarab, but Scarab never talks to me anyway, so I don't know what to say about him. I love Scarab, he just won't talk to me. But, yeah, Lone should have been there. So now I'm thinking, maybe this is what Lone was talking about, or maybe he wanted me to say something to Richie. I don't know. If I would have known he would have been interested, I would have barked up Richie's tree about it, and I still will, so. Oh, okay, wow, yeah. Boy, I went on about that. Well, preliminary, as soon as I saw you, I had to tell you, so. And then some other, you got some other people who kind of laughing about it, and people who should have known better, and it was kind of pissing me off, so you'll see from the chat I was getting a little bit upset, so. But I didn't lose control or anything like that, so. Oh, wow, what a stream. It was good, good, good. Well, I'm sorry, Preliminal. I feel like I've just been talking to you exclusively, like, for the last, 45 minutes, and I know I haven't, so. I miss Lone being on. I feel like everybody who comes to my stream, they've heard his name so many times, and he has a wrench and he still has not shown up. But I feel like, remember in Sesame Street back in the day when everybody thought Snuffleupagus was bullshit and made up, and Big Bird was tripping, and they're like, yeah, whatever, Big Bird, you crazy bastard, okay, Snuffleupagus. That's how I think people think about Lone Eagle, because they've never seen him. He's never shown up. But the elusive Lone Eagle. Jim Brentar was thinking about you getting these out, and I was wondering if you did indeed have any of these. You ought to try that. Yeah, Preliminal, that's kind of how I think about Lone. Watch, one of these days he'll show up, and I'll be like, finally, people were beginning to think I was batshit crazy talking about some dude who never shows up. But we all know Lone's got stuff going on, us Lone peeps, so I'm not worried about it. But wow, he should have been there today. If ever was a day for Lone to at least just watch or come to the live stream, if not been on the damn panel, today was that day. Damn. Maybe he got asked and couldn't do it, I don't know. I do not know. Hey, April! Hi, April. I love you, lady. Oh, purple hearts. I wish I could give you something. All I can do is talk to you while I'm doing this. Oh, I love you, April. So glad you came by. Everyone say hi to April. That's Entity Paranormal. Well, Preliminal, there is a point where Snuffy showed himself. Everybody finally got to see him, and he became a regular, part of the cast that people would interact with. But for years they drug it out, and they just treated Big Bird like he was fucking nuts, and okay, yeah, that's imaginary Snuff, like he was making shit up, and he wasn't. And that's kind of how I feel about Lone. Well, April, I wish I could have been there, honey. I wish I could have been at that meetup. It just did not work out. Well, Jim, I'm wondering if you're just more suited to, one over the other. Maybe you just speak the language more of one over the other. But I'd like to at least see you experiment and try something, at least with chalk, just once. I'd be interested in seeing a Jim Brentar study of chalk pencils and things such as that. Sure. You bet I would. I think it would be something that could be very beautiful for you, Jim. I love your markers, but there's a warmth that comes with the chalk and with the oil, and I would love to see work in both of those from you. But I was thinking about you when I got these chalk pencils out tonight, Jim, for some reason. Sometime, April, when the time is right. That's all I can say. It's be my time or your time. It'll be when the good Lord decides it's time. So, and we can't do better than that. RJ, hi RJ, good to see you. How you doing, RJ? Well, Jim, I would love to see you do it. Oh, this back here is what I did earlier in the day yesterday, farting around with Jason and his new Sharpie markers that he got for a very belated birthday present. And I was thinking of something in particular, of someone in particular when I was doing it. For now, I'll just keep that to myself. Maybe those who know me could guess who I might have been thinking about while I did that. Well, thank you, Preliminal. But yeah, I did have someone in mind when I was doing that. Well, thank you, Jim. I'm glad you got to see it. Well, hello. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. So nice. That's so cool. Yes, Jim, Rentart was a hot mess of farting extravaganza with my son yesterday. It was a great time. I missed him so much. You know, and going to the shelter, and I was even a little worried about bringing him here, but, you know, that turned out to be okay. Nobody had any allergy attacks, and I've cleaned it enough where people could breathe and not have a problem, and so, I mean, because it was really shitty. Really, really shitty. Cat A, hello. Cat A, it was good to see you at Richie's live stream. Cat A, meet Preliminal. Preliminal, meet Cat A. Richie Peep, meet Alone Peep. Cat A was at the stream today, I believe. There was a lot of people. Didn't I see you, Cat A? Weren't you there? What an epic stream. Holy shit. Yeah, great stream. Fucking great stream is right. Ooh, Jim, I can't wait to see what you do with the Prismacolors. Herding 2 stray cats? Oh, well, God bless you for taking care of some kitties, RJ. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that I got to introduce a lone peep to another RFB peep. That's so cool. Oh, well, tell me about it. Look, I need more chalk pencils. This is about going, gone. Chalk, it doesn't, last very long, number one, and sometimes sharpening these little bastards takes a lot of doing, and then you lose half your pencil in the sharpening. So, and these are made by Generals. I like those pencils. They're fun. Well, I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm glad you came to hang with me tonight. I don't really have a big agenda with this picture here. I'm just letting it flow. It might be one that I work on a few days and layer on some color. That's how those chalks kind of work too. Kind of like the watercolor pencils, but you don't get these wet, and you do all your blending dry. But you get enough color into the teeth of this paper, and once you start blending with whatever you choose to blend with, your finger or a stump of paper, I've used Q-tips, you name it. I've used all kinds of things to blend chalk together. It turns out real smooth and beautiful and lovely. That's right, Preliminal. That's exactly true. I think I'm just going to pause and look at this for a minute. I like it. I like where it's going. I wish I had more dark brown. All I've got is Van Dyke brown, and I need something darker than that. Sometimes, in a pinch, I will use a regular colored pencil or a watercolor pencil to mix or get in a color I don't have, because my palette is very limited with these chalks. I'm using charcoal pencil for black, and I'm using chalk pencil for the rest of them. They're ox, so. Mercy Lopez. Hello, Mercy. Blending sticks with oil pastels. Yeah, I've used blending sticks and implements with several kinds of media, Mr. Brentar, and just make sure you don't use the same one for all of that. But no, that's perfectly acceptable and fine and normal. Absolutely, blend away. Blend with whatever you feel like blending. I use my finger quite a bit to just blend, and it gets to be quite a mess, but that's okay. Yep, you get creative with what you blend with. Sometimes you have to blend in very small areas, and so you need a much finer point, like a blending stump. Or sometimes you need something bigger. I've used toilet paper, I've used Kleenex, I've used newspaper, my whole hand, just depend on what the situation called for. Look at Oxidus Blue Wrench. But yes, I'm wishing I had a darker brown right now. And I really don't. I don't want lavender. And this is Van Dyke brown, but it's so damn light. I don't want it that light. And black isn't always the place I want to go. Aw, Ford. Yes, RJ, yeah. I get where you're going with that. Oh, Ox. Oh, Jim, that's so cool. I've traveled with my drawing stuff before and done some sketching on the fly here and there. You bet I have. I don't travel a day without my something to draw with me now. And I've lived that for a couple of months. That was a change and a lifestyle choice that I'm happy I made. Like I said to Brother Roland, I'm packing artistic heat wherever I go from now on. You bet. You never know. You never know when you're going to be hit with the fartastic inspiration to create. Well, hello, Sean. How are you, oh honey buns love muffin? Did you have a good time at your convention and all that? And your busy weekend? Did you eat a lot of good junk? A lot of good food? Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. We all love you. God bless you, sir. I'm glad you had a good time and you're safe back home and everything. So, honey bun love muffin. That's Sean. Yes. Well, him's so sweet. I love the Sean. Well, no problem, Sean. And sometime, next time you have a thing come up and I'm able to do it, maybe I'll actually even do a separate little video promo, a little more, just for you, and not just squozing into a live stream. So, but another time I can see doing that, certainly. Just not exactly sure when, but Sean, I'd love to do that for you too. So, yes, Jim, I've done that too. Like I said, I'm packing artistic heat wherever I go now. I've got to have my pencils from Stoner come with me, and my pencil bag is always with me, and one of the little tablets like Stoner gave me that's always at the ready. Because you never know. You just never know when it's going to hit you. 1 hour of sleep? Oh my goodness. Sean, you need to get to bed, sir. Holy cow. Sean, you missed my son. My son was here last night, Jason. Oh, what a rip-snorting good time we had. Hi, Bobby. Hi. I know, Bobby. That's why I'm doing it. It's kind of a spooky little cabin out here in the woods. It's a reoccurring theme. and I have a little more overgrown. And I'm not going to be done with this tonight. I'm just going to layer and layer and put lots of things in color and in it and stuff. So we're nowhere near done tonight. I'm just chit-chatting. We're going to add a lot more to this as we go. It takes more time to stop and sharpen these damn pencils too. So I can't do everything I want on this tonight. That's okay. And I need a finer point on what I've got to continue. Oh, Sean, nobody thinks you're ignoring anybody. I love you. My God, man, you stopped by after what? Crazy busy weekend and you got an hour of sleep. And, oh, Bobby needs to watch some more of the people who go to all these festivals and stuff. She ain't seen hell yet, so I don't think she's watched any Carpetbagger videos yet, so she needs to, or Tampa J, or Adam the Woo, or anybody who goes to all these crazy festivals and stuff. She's got some catching up to do. You want to see weird and strange, Bobby? We can point you in the way worse than bluegrass going on out there, I can tell you that much, so. Oh, well, Sean, we love ya. Damn it. Just accept it, we love ya. You're okay. I'm glad you stopped by and said hello. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, preliminal, look at all the animals. Oh. Now that's not entirely true, Bobby. I love camping. Oh my God, I love it. But once you realize what's really out there and where you're at, and it's really more daunting and scary sometimes than it ought to be, you know. So yeah. I still like to do it, but nowadays I see camping as a whole different thing than I did years ago. Well, Jim, I'm glad you guys at least get to go camping and do that. I have not actually been camping in I don't even know how long. Oh, Ox, Bobby and I have done some camping, and I'll have to tell you about that at another time. My goodness. I'm going to chat with you guys just for a moment. I'm going to stop with the pencils tonight. I can't sharpen anymore, and I think I need to get a new pencil sharpener is what's going on there. I'm hitting these pretty hard, and they got to be sharper. Well, you know, Bobby, some of us like to be outside and like to be out in nature and things like that. But now learning what I've learned and doing the research I've done, and you start to realize where you're at and what else is out there with you, and yeah, it's not quite the same thing anymore. Oh, adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow. Good night, dear Sean Rockin' Boxes, love, muffin, pudding, pop, chocolate eclair, yum, yum, yum. Sweetheart, you need to go to bed. We love you. Love you very much, Sean. The little rockin' box is tucked safely away. Tell her, Ox. Tell her what for. Hey, I've gone camping with Bobby, so it's not like she hasn't done it. Yes, I just thought of eclairs, Sean. I thought you might be an eclair kind of guy. Have to note to self. Sean, come visit. Get some eclairs. Okay. I'll make a note by your name that says eclairs. I'll know. And Sean loved those kids too. And let's see how that beautiful garden's doing soon, Sean. I'd love to have another garden vlog from you, since I can't garden myself this year, so it's extra special to me. Oh, cool. But yes, Sean, I wanted to tell you I appreciate your garden stuff, and I can't wait to see the next installment of your garden vlog. So I dig it, man. Next time I'm sick, and what? Are you sick again? Oh, you having more sinus issues, or are you just planning ahead for your next sinus issue? Good night, Sean. God bless you, sir. Love to the whole family. Glad your thing went well this weekend. Oh, Ox, I have not been on a horse in 100 years. Not since I took horsemanship at Delta College years and years ago. Ox, the first time I got on a horse, not only did I have to use the steps because I'm so short, and it was in an arena type environment, the horse goes to the opposite side of the arena and just rips the loudest fart. So even the horse knew about fart way back then. Ox, she won't do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. She won't do it, though. I'm crazy enough to go on a horse. That's okay. Jim Adams will go. Well, Bobby, horses all have different personalities, just like people do. And mine had tude the first time I got on one, horsing around. That's right. And some of them might not like you, and some of them you might not like, but just like people. Just like people. I enjoy horses, and I wish I could. I'd like to see if Diana would like to get involved with horses. Equine therapy and whatnot. That could be a good thing for her. And I'd still like to get her to some kind of swimming lesson, or place where I can teach her how to swim, or have, if I can't, maybe she can learn from someone else. I don't really care how, as long as she learns. Oh, tried to teach him how to swim? Oh, Jim. Oh, my God. First, Stoner's threatening to make me laugh to the point of peeing, and then Jim slides in these little one-liners, and... Oh, Mr. Brentar. Oh. Well, Bobby, maybe horses just aren't your thing. That's okay. You used to have pet chickens, and I wouldn't pick up a chicken to save my life. I'd do it now, and then I was afraid. I'm not afraid now. I was afraid back then. Well, yeah, I know that now. I just didn't. I was afraid of them back then. I had like a bird thing. I didn't want to get scratched and pecked and all that. But I've dealt with some birds since then, and it's not so bad now. So, well, people do too sometimes, Ox. People do too sometimes. Yes, well, that's because I was afraid back then. I am not afraid of the birds now. I had a phobia of sorts. Well, you're not crazy about spiders, but I can handle a spider without going into some kind of fit. There's people who can't even go near one to kill one if there's one in the house. They'll go get someone else. I'm usually that person they go get. And as a rule, I don't like to kill our insect friends. But if they're in the house where my babies are at, deal's off. Out you go, especially if you're a biter. out you go, or just you're gone. So that's my policy on things like that. So sometimes they're one and the same. Oh goodness, Jim. I don't know off the top of my head, Jim. I do not. Oh, ox don't like the spiders. Well, it's not like I'm wild about spiders, but, there's some people that just can't deal with the spider. I'll be the one to go get it and go kill it, or go mush it, or go take it outside, or something. I try not to kill if I don't have to. They all have their place. It's just not in the house. Not where my babies are at. Turkey in the straw. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to go anyway, my dears. Bobby, if you want to chat with me, go right ahead. You know how to find me. Moo went to bed, I think. He had a rough day. You guys have a wonderful evening. Tell someone you love them before you go to bed. Find a way to do it. Send that email. Leave that voicemail. Send that text. Something. Tell somebody you love them tonight. I love you guys, and looking forward to, God willing, seeing y'all tomorrow. Thanks again, Ox. I'll drop you a little email tonight, too. Thank you. Love you. Pray for one another. Love one another. Have a good night.